Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Obsidian Crafts and DIYs. Today I am going to be doing a coloring video on this app Color that's really nice. So to begin this video, I've pre-made a bunch of colors that I think will go really nicely and create a huge aesthetic to this video. So I just colored this in brown because it's a crate. So I'm just going to fill in all the cratey parts. Just gonna fill that in. So once I've done filling that in, I'm just gonna go to my metallics and I'm gonna color in the sink part, so the tap and the handles, in a fluorescent metallic silver. So I'm just doing that. That's good, yeah. So if you click on it a bunch of different times, it can kind of change the shade of the silver. So I just click it a bunch of times until I get the shade that I want. And to just color in the rest, fill in the rest, I'm doing like a peachy pink to mix the colors. And I'm just going to fill in all the spices, so I'm going to start with the tall grass, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure. Oops, why did it do that? Oof. So I'll just, I guess, fill in that one hole, because sometimes there's a very, very small gap, so it just colors in like the whole part. Yeah, so that was called chive, yeah, and I'm doing the basil plant now. I'm gonna do it with like the skin of a lime color-ish. So yeah, let's fill that in. The more you click on colors and stuff, so if I clicked on a leaf twice, it would make a darker green, but I decided not to do that because I was happy with the shade that I chose, and I didn't see what kind of shade this is, but here I think this is parsley. I'm just filling that in with a dark green because parsley is dark green. Chive is usually dark green too. I don't really know why I colored it in light green, but I think it looks nice, because if we do the whole thing dark green, it's gonna look kind of plain. So I had to add a pastel color in there. This is sage, which I think has more of a browny green color, swampy kind of. So I'm just filling in all those leaves. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish filling in. So next I'm just filling in the soil, and I'm doing it twice because or else it doesn't really look like soil. It kind of looks like, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just finishing filling it in the dark brown. And next I'm gonna go into the sink and just fill in first the cutlery, I think that's inside the mugs, in a pinkish, and then I'm gonna do the mugs. So I just created a nicer pink because the pinks that I already made before I started the video were they just didn't suit the handles themselves. So then I'm just taking a metallic and just doing the handles. So here I'm filling in the mug with a red, and I'm gonna make it darker because it kind of looks a bit too pink, and the contrast is kind of a bit weird. So yeah, I'm just making it double. So yep. And I'm just filling in the rim and the inside of the cup with the red too, because I think it looks nicer. And then I'm taking a peachy pink that's not quite the same kind of pink as the one that I made for the handle of the cutlery, and then I just fill in the handle, double handle. So here I'm taking an orange, and I'm kind of just doing the rim like I did on the other one. Filling that in. Oops, why did I do that? Why is that making it look darker? Oh, okay. There. So, yeah, and then I'm just going to do the bottom part in a light yellow that I think looks really nice. Oof. Sometimes it colors, like, away from the lines because there might be a little hole, like, if you zoom in a lot, but it doesn't matter. Here I'm just, I think it's, oops. I think it's like a chain that has to do with the drain. So I'm just filling that in a light gray because I didn't want to do metal for this, so I'm just going to leave that. And that's just a random other handle that I guess is behind the mug, so. Ooh, and then because one of the reasons that I didn't want to do the metallic chain was because the sink is actually metallic. It's like silver metal, yeah. And if you click on the thing, yeah. Sorry, that was a really bad part. Here I'm just filling in the plates with a gold, and I was kind of looking for a more light gold, but I am kind of pleased with the way the different shades of golds are looking. I'm just going to leave that. And here I'm filling in the carrots with orange, and I'm going to make them double because they look less carroty. I don't really want an orange pastel color for the carrots. See, another misprint? Okay. But then I'm just taking the stems of the carrots and I'm making them a green, and then I'm just erasing that part because that must have been something wrong with the thing. I want all these things to be blue because I think it would really match the aesthetic of the kitchen, and it looks really pretty in blue, so. Here I'm just going to do the bottles that I think are spices, but I kind of wanted to do a bit more of a pastel color, so it could be like paint powder or just some very exotic fruit powder. Because I thought that some dull colors would look kind of ugly and it wouldn't match the aesthetic of the rest of the thing, so I'm just filling that in with some pinks, some blues, some purple. There. I'm just going to do the outside window, so just see the blue sky. The thing that I love about this app is that it's full of details. So if you see that white strip across the window, it's like the reflection of the sun. Yeah, so I'm just filling that in. Sorry if there's a little noise back there. It's a problem with the editing app. And it kind of seems possessed, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm just filling in the lemons here, and I'm trying to make the yellow darker than it is because the lemons kind of look a bit too pastel, if that's possible. And then I'm just taking the blue and I'm just going to fill in the rest of the sky. Just those little white gaps that... Oops, oh my gosh. Oh well, here I'm gonna fill in the basket in a couple different shades of brown, and I'm just gonna do it twice for both of them because it didn't really look like a basket before, and I'm just filling both of them in like that. And I'm doing 3 light brown, 2 dark brown in both. Well, one of them only has 4 and one of them was 5. And here I'm just filling in the cup. And I'm just gonna erase that middle part there. And just taking a bit of a peachier color and making it look kind of different so I can have stripes of different colors. And yeah. So next I'm just going to fill in these jars, which I think is sand, almonds, and rocks, which are kind of weird things to have in jars, but yeah. So I'm not really sure what that white strip is. It could be a reflection of the jar. That's my only guess, I guess. That would probably be the only explanation. Here, I'm just gonna take the light gray, fill in some rocks. Oh, I guess they have it on all the jars. Doo, doo, doo. And as I said, kind of a sandy thing. And I'm making it sort of ombre-ish. I'm taking like 3 different shades of orange, and I'm just layering it like that. Like, you know in those DIY videos where they layer sand and put the candles in it? Yeah. So I'm just gonna fill in the lemon. Fill that in. Make it darker. Yeah, I just took a darker yellow because I didn't really think it looked good. I'm just going to finish the handles here. 1, 2. Go to the metals, and 1, 2. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. Like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notifications if you want notifications. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is part 1, by the way, so eventually there will be a part 2. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great weekend. Oops. Bye. Sand.